Right.
But I wasn't actually ever supposed to be on the show. It was supposed to be an all African American cast.
Yes.
And he was like, hey, I'm filming this show. You sure? Hey, come on, no big deal. You know, and basically like, you're not going to be on it because you're white.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So we did this pilot. We had so much fun. I remember it like it was yesterday. And then they called and was like, you know, hey, do you want to do the show? And I'm like, yeah. And they said, it's called Ladies of Atlanta.
Yeah.
I was like, are we doing a porno? Like, what the fuck you mean Ladies of Atlanta? And had no idea at the time it was Housewives. And then here we are.
Here we are. How many years later? 13 years later.
Is that
That's
not crazy?
amazing. That's amazing. It's pretty amazing.
What's
pretty amazing.
Nene?
My baby was in 3rd grade at the time, so it's pretty amazing.
KJ's in 3rd grade right now. How about I've had 4 more kids? Like,
yes, but you look good, Kim.
Thanks.
You kept your weight down and all of that stuff. I always tell people that we have to. We don't have any other choice.
I think a lot of that is genetics. And, you know, I like to run because I would just go fucking crazy if I didn't run.
That's good.
Yeah, no.
I can't run.
I'm reading, damn, that was so long ago. What?
Somebody says, I love that the both of you are talking. Bring Phaedra and Sheree back. Would Kim come back? I always tell people I don't think you would.
Well, here's, I think, what happens is that there's a lot of miscommunication when I'm there, or just in general, right? Because we have a lot of history, right? Yeah. So, and we're actually a little sensitive, I feel like, at times. Yeah. So if something is said wrong, or a producer says something that I did this when I didn't, and then you catch wind, it's like, fuck it, all hell breaks loose, we just lose our minds. We did say that we were going to like always communicate, and we always say this, but I don't feel like we do. So,
but we always come back together, don't you think?
Huh?
We always come back together.
Yeah, we always come back together. You know, I think that I was looking, I guess when I came back, I was thinking, oh, this is going to be great because I'm always with the kids. I film with my family. This is going to be girl time. This is going to be really great. And that was definitely not it. I mean, you know, I'm a lot different than I was, I feel like 13 years ago. Like, I mean, I never, you know, gotten like physical fights with people in my life until this fucking show. Yeah. And so now I'm just constantly swinging, like, you know. I had a short fuse for like my kids. So when Knucklehead went there and was talking about my kids, it just kind of blew me up. But I think if there's a more controlled atmosphere and we go back to kind of the OGs, I think it would be great because I think we all know each other. We all had, me and Sheree had such a good time.
We did when we first started this, but, you know, it's gotten really different. I mean, you're not here. You know, I feel like, you know, I don't know how some of the viewers feel, but I always look at it like I'm always the person that's being ganged up on. And I feel like I don't feel like that part is very fair.
Well, here's the thing that I don't understand about the reunion when I was there. Like, I feel like every year, from what Brielle's friend Brandon kind of keeps me in the loop with all of this stuff. And I talked to him before I got on here with you because I wanted to make sure I was somewhat knowledgeable with things, but that they always pick one person to gang up on. And I just feel like that's not, I just don't feel like that's good. I just feel like it's a lot of pressure. I literally have PTSD from the fucking reunion. I feel like, no, it's fucking insane. Like, and I can't, I feel like we have so many positive things going on, but then I don't know if it's, I don't know what it is, but one person out of the season every year is just singled out. Yeah. And then that's it for the whole season. You're fucked. Like the whole season at the end of the day.
And what bothers me too is that I feel like they can all sit to each other and talk.
Yeah.
Like if somebody else has done the exact same thing, they're like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, you're sorry. Oh, it's Nene, pull out a gun and blow her head off.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, for real. So, all the calls to production, all the fucking whiners that call, like, I've never once ever called a producer and asked to have somebody removed off the show, nor did I ever call and complain about some bitch. Like, we film, we do our thing, I go home and I do my life, you know? So I feel like, I mean, Housewives is a bigger commitment than Don't Be Tardy for sure.
Yes.
Time-wise too. But,
yes.
I mean,
very long.
It's so many ups and downs. It's a lot of stress, right? I'm fucking losing my hair out over it. Like, it's a lot of stress.
Yes, it is. It can be very stressful. Okay, go ahead. Tell me your question.
Okay, so when you look back on your life, at what moment do you say, or when did you ever say, like, what the fuck was I thinking?
I don't know if I ever looked back and said that. I actually look back a lot of times and say, "Damn, I can't." When we're speaking of the housewives, I always look back and say, "Damn, I can't believe this little show actually changed my life to this extent.
Right.
It
Right.
really, really changed my life." And I don't regret it. That's for sure. I definitely don't regret it. I've learned a lot over the years. You know, we've grown up. You
For
know,
sure.
we definitely
For
have
sure.
grown up over the years. So I feel like I've grown up, and I don't regret anything that's happened. Honestly, I don't. I would like for them to not happen anymore,
Yeah.
but I don't regret them. I just don't want them to happen anymore.
Right.
You know, because I've learned from them. And so, yeah, that kind of stuff. So, one of the things I think me and Kim have to tell you guys is that we want to plan to possibly go over to YouTube because we feel like YouTube is a better home for us than Instagram. You guys, we love
Yes.
you guys. The Instagram didn't even work for us last night. Like,
That was
hello?
unbelievable. I've never seen that happen, by the way, ever.
Yeah, me either. That was crazy. And it was back working at 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's what Ariana said too. Yep.
Yeah, so
I was
one of the,
asleep.
I have a question there asking me, Kim, what are you doing during quarantining? What are you doing to stay busy and not get so bored?
Well, we have like